Scott
and the best rush game in the NFL.
Can't wait.
With Revis Island and everything. And couldn't fucking win because the quarterback couldn't outdo
But
the other
Sanchez didn't
quarterback.
have these weapons.
Or this coach.
Coop,
This
Robert Woods, Odell Beckham. That I can't think of the tight end name right now, but he decent. And a decent running back. Stafford has
I'll put it to you
too many options.
He got too many options. Why? Wasn't it the same quarterback there where these motherfucking wide receivers didn't produce the way that they producing now? Cooper Kupp literally look like Calvin Johnson right now.
But that
look like a white Calvin Johnson.
That just show you how Jared Goff ain't shit. That's why we gotta get rid of him.
Exactly. I already knew Jared Goff wasn't shit. The boy scared as fuck.
I actually read an article earlier that was talking about the Lions need to go ahead and trade Jared Goff to Green Bay for Jordan Love.
I don't even know who it is.
Or when you just draft Matt Corral.
If they would go for the Packers.
If they would take it, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Just draft Matt Corral.
Dog, Jared Goff is...
Matt Corral, quarterback from Ole Miss.
Oh, hell no.
Jared Goff is motherfucking Matt Castle. He actually worse than Matt Castle. I'd probably rather have Matt Castle over Jared Goff.
In his prime, yeah. I'd take Matt Castle over Jared Goff in his prime.
Like, dog, Jared Goff fucking sucks.
But we didn't trade for him to be our quarterback. We traded for them 2 picks, them 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, them picks is...
That's why I wasn't worried about the Lions this season, because I knew Jared Goff wasn't shit. So, you gotta have a steal the show glass be on camera.
Bruh? Oh, you gotta have steel glass? Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Like, dog, you can't put up the numbers that Stafford put up in this fucking city.
Like he was back in Detroit.
You're not allowed to have a bad game. Tom Brady got some too.
We ain't got no ashtray. I'm glad I'm about to put this stuff in here, put the liquor in here so I can.
No, that's your ashtray.
This ain't no steal the show.
No, that's your ashtray.
I need a glass for my liquor.
Yeah, I'm about to do that now. But that's your yeah, see, boom.
My guy. Oh. You gotta get on this bitch and fire that joint up too then.
I'm about to, B.
I'm trying to put all this on me. You know them people, you know our family in Texas might see this. They get this bill with me, ain't to be mom. I don't wanna hear they shit.
This guy. Hold on.
I don't want no smoke.
And this nigga already streaming everything we've been saying, been online, cause never just commenting.
Get the fuck. We live now.
Hey, Snarby Bottom.
We live.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to all the family out there. I'm over at Family House doing what fam do. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga hit the
Don't get it
streaming
twisted.
button.
Al done put us on live real quick. I ain't know.
Hot damn.
But y'all gonna hear some truth and some facts around here today. Ain't gonna be no lies.
Latrice said, "Hey," and Netta said, "Peace."
I don't know who else done been on here, but you hear some truth today.
This guy. Let's go check.
Look, Mo ran from that camera. He's like, "Live, I'm gone." Look.
I'll do that.
Say, yo, man.
Dang.
So why you don't do that there, Lil Mo?
I'm not talking first.
What is this?
You were just talking about the sports. You were just going back and forth about the Brown weak ass.
Man, I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? I was just saying a little something.
Why you gotta say weak though?
But the was facts though.
Hey, you know what? I feel bad for you and Terrence.
What?
No shit.
Because
Hey, what happened to the video? What happened to the video?
Years.
LeBron gave
y'all. Anybody who's a basketball fan, he done gave y'all 20 years
Of softness.
of greatness, bro. And all y'all can do is talk about what he ain't doing. Appreciate the greatness, dog.
Appreciate the greatness of LeBron James.
You heard me.
Appreciate the
said
softness.
Why you say
The
like,
softness of LeBron James.
man?
Nah,
Softness.
So let me tell you, man, I have nothing against LeBron James
I really have something against LeBron James fans. LeBron James, he is one of the greatest players that we have and will ever see ever. Right? Facts. But now, what I have a problem with is that LeBron James fans, that they put, like, this man will go through all different stages of like making his story just seems like just a perfect damn way when it comes down to referees or whatever that he wants to make his scenario seem like. His fans just go along with it no matter what.
It's like Michael fans.
No.
Y'all go along with
No. And you really cannot say Kobe fans. You really cannot. Kobe fought for every fucking thing. He didn't build no scenario or nothing. Kobe didn't even talk to the fans or nobody until the end of his career. Till the end of his career. So he wasn't even impressionable on the fans or anybody. He just spoke to.
Kobe fans still love Kobe his whole career.
But it wasn't because of
his whole career. I became a Kobe fan about 4 years before he retired.
But it wasn't because of him being impressionable on those fans though. It was just that he was just that great of a player to where it was like you have to demand this man his respect that he's given. But LeBron though, it is all right. I'm gonna build this scenario to where this is gonna make me like this. I'm gonna do this to where like just play basketball, motherfucker, without building a damn scenario that I'm gonna be doing this for this reason so people can say this and that.
LeBron ain't doing it for nobody's accolade. That's what you forget.
What?
Dude already
builds his stats up continuously on
when you play basketball and you know you hoop.
Still,
when you play basketball, you just out there to ball. Now, if I'm playing against you and we in the game and I got 24 going into the fourth, but we blowing y'all out, yeah, I want 30. So I'm gonna score 6 more. What's the problem? Michael was the same way. Kobe was the same way. But when it goes to LeBron, y'all want to put this light on him, just like, oh look what he doing. He building his stats. See, only people who say he building his stats is the people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only people who say he building his stats is the people who hate that his stats is going that high. It's the people who hate that when he retire, he's gonna be an all-time league scorer. He's gonna be top 5 in boards. He's gonna be top 5 in assists. And nobody else can say that but LeBron James. So everybody who favors anybody else is always gonna point the shit at LeBron. Oh, look what he doing. Look what he doing. But when Michael was playing for the Wizards and they wasn't doing shit, but he trying to get 20 something to average 20 points a game for the Wizards, y'all wasn't saying nothing. They wasn't going nowhere.
Wizards, Mo.
Now we talking who we talking about. What we talking about
is a player. Don't bring up the Wizards. What we talking about career.
But it was part of his career.
Mo, no.
Did he not do that?
But was them years not part of his career?
And now he owns it. Now he owns it though, Mo. So he can own it.
But now, he wasn't trying to own the Wizards.
Yes, he was trying to own the Wizards, Mo. That was the whole point of him going.
He was which means that's part of his career, and that part of his career wasn't as good as other.
Basketball. Y'all cannot sit here and say it's not part of his career.
I will never say it's not part of his career. Yes, it is part of his career. Even if you add that part of his career, he still went 6-0. But at the end of the day, that's part of his career.
Okay, come on. Can we talk about the other 9 years?
Part of his career. He jumped on the court to sell tickets.
Really?
To sell tickets. And if you want to talk about that part of his, career,
I'd love to talk about every part of his career. Let's start with the first 3 years when he went out the first round.
82 games, 38 minutes per game. and that was after retirement when he shouldn't even been playing. That's called
He chose when he play baseball.
That's called not low.
Ain't nobody force him.
That was way after baseball. You talking about the Wizard years. The Wizard years came after the Chicago years. He retired in the Chicago years.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
But he retired from basketball.
Yeah, came back,
with
lost to the Magic.
No, he retired ultimately with Chicago and then became the GM of the Wizards. And then motherfucking the tickets wasn't
came down.
Shit going on. He came down, put on the jersey.
Didn't do nothing. Thought he was still Mike.
No, he didn't think he was still
Mike. He was washed up at what age?
His name would sell tickets.
So he was no. See how you trying to put a story behind it.
No.
I'm just state the facts. He came back at 33, 34 years old and couldn't get the Wizards in the playoffs and couldn't average 22 points a game. LeBron James in 19 years, from his first game against Sacramento, 25, 7, and 8. That pretty much been his whole career, his whole life. From day one, what he gave you, he has given you for 19 years, and y'all still deny this man his greatness. Are y'all basketball fans or what?
No. If you put up...
Don't have me steal the show.
If you put up 20 points...
It's a steal show, right? Don't have me steal the show.
If you put up 20 points in the first half, and then 5 in the third quarter.
Now we breaking
to end it with 20. To end the game with 25.
It's so crazy how we gotta dissect every little thing LeBron do to try to bring him down. No, if you really just look at the game, the dude is great.
That's literally the way the game works. That's the way it's always happened. The guys who make the most money.
You lucky I ain't got all Jordan stats in front of me because you know it's a game where your man ain't do nothing. We can go back to Phoenix when Kobe ain't even shoot. LeBron would never have a game where he'll turn his back on his team and say, I ain't shooting no more.
LeBron has turned his back on his team a million times. He's done it as recently as last year in the playoffs. He was hurt.
He just walked off the damn court.
He was hurt.
No, he wasn't hurt.
He ain't back trying to play with an injury.
No, that nigga wasn't playing. He always playing with it. Everybody in the league playing with an injury, man.
I got 2 broke fingers right now, and I'm still hooping.
Everybody in the league playing with some form of an injury. Only his injuries is things that last so much longer. How many growing injuries in the NBA ever in NBA history before LeBron James have lasted 6 months?
Listen though.
Your growing injury don't last that long.
You gotta sit down.
When your body like that, the injuries attack. When you got 0% body fat, spend $1 million on your body a year, certain injuries will affect you different than other people because your body is different than other people.
No.
LeBron James' body is like nobody else's body, bro.
No, man.
So what? Man, all right now. Sis, you want to talk about LeBron James' body, right? LeBron taking something.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Allegedly.
I'm gonna say, you never told me allegedly. He ain't just put that on somebody.
He said LeBron James taking.
Yeah, allegedly LeBron taking something. Now,
what he taking?
If you want to talk about LeBron James' body,
what he taking?
Okay. Let's go back to when he had just left Miami and then went to Cleveland. Hold on. Now, allegedly, when he came from Miami, from winning the championship, and then he came to Cleveland. Yep, them two. So now,
fuck Ohio.
I'm coming home. I remember that.
So look,
that was a great moment.
The first 2 weeks of the NBA season, LeBron goes. He like small as hell. He couldn't barely jump. He was like looking horrible as shit.
Never jump.
What I'm saying is that
19 seasons.
What I'm saying is that he wasn't jumping how he normally did, right? So now LeBron take off 3 weeks. He take off 3 weeks and he go to Miami. He go to Miami, come back swole as hell. Nigga jumping out the gym again. Nigga doing everything else.
Oh my God.
What the fuck was he doing down there in Miami, man?
I wanted to talk about the injury thing.
Allegedly HGH.
Go ahead and tell him about the
injury. Right. Allegedly.
Go ahead. So y'all talk about how LeBron doesn't play through his injuries, right? Like how when he had cramps, how he decided to lead the game, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't that why he had this long success? Because when he get hurt, he don't try and play through it to injure it worse. I mean, he takes the time, just like you talking about the growing injury. LeBron took a long time to heal that growing because he wasn't about to rush it because he know he still want to be dominant. If you try to play through injuries like how all the other players do, it's like tough. You see their toughness, but still, their career is never gonna be as long as LeBron's, and they're not gonna sustain greatness as long as LeBron because they don't manage their injuries. Like how he does.
LeBron shoot. All right, hold on though. But why would you need to sustain such a long history of success if you manage to get everything to put you on another level accomplished in a
because your body, you still human. And injury happens. Just like you just said, you injured now, but you still hooping. So LeBron, year 1 through 16 with no injuries. That's just because we listed it as no injuries. Because he was hurt. Like you hooped, I hooped. He been hurt. But he been playing. It wasn't until his latter years to where it started affecting where he had to sit down. But y'all still won't recognize this dude greatness. In 16 years, bro, you think he wasn't playing hurt? But he was still giving y'all everything you wanted. Come on, bro.
Check this out. You're a football fan too.
You know that. I'm a sports fan.
Yeah. Better running back. Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith?
Barry Sanders.
Why?
Because he's from Detroit.
No. From Detroit.
No. Barry Sanders did way more with way less.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys through Emmitt Smith's career had the best offensive line for at least 10 years consecutively. At least 10 years. And then when Emmitt Smith got done with them, he went to Arizona to pad his stats even more to make sure he got the rushing title. Barry Sanders wanted out of Detroit. When they didn't let him, he emailed them that retirement papers because they wouldn't release him. He just wanted to go win. We know the Lions ain't shit. They run their team just like they run their car company. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. As long as we still come out and sell out them 8 games a year and buy they motherfucking apparel, buy them jerseys, buy them hats, buy them $10 motherfucking hot dogs and them $15 beers, they're going to keep the same team. We're not going to change here until we start boycotting them games and saying, no, we're not coming no more. We're not coming to these games until y'all do something different. Then them forwards to change. But ain't nothing broke. Them forwards still get their same profit. They still make a profit every single year. No matter if we go 0-16 or like this year 0-17, it's the same thing. Barry with no line was still dancing, doing what he had to do. Yeah, he got a lot of negative yards in the back because we had no lines. But when he got through, oh my God. It's the best thing you ever seen. Yeah. Emmitt Smith coming through the line that's knocking everybody down. He just running straight ahead. Barry back there jitting. So yeah, if you swap them, put Emmitt Smith in the Lions backfield when Barry was there, and put Barry in Dallas backfield when Emmitt was there, and let's see the numbers. Barry numbers would be so goddamn far ahead when nobody that be talking about him. We'll be talking about Barry Sanders how we talk about Wilt Chamberlain. We didn't mention him in the GOAT race because his numbers are so fucking inflated. Yeah. Barry be just like that.
Yeah.
But things didn't work out like that. So yeah, better running back. Barry Sanders is the greatest running back ever. Anybody who can argue that, man, put your money up. I argue that with you all day.
That he is. Yeah. Like I said, I brought that up.
Here you go. You always come with some crazy twist. You did that before you even started the air.
No. See, you said it. When Emmitt Smith left the Dallas Cowboys,
straight to Arizona
to pad his stats.
Right. Make sure he get that rushing title.
Why ain't LeBron doing that if he ain't actually winning titles and all he doing is...
What you talking about? He just won a title with the bubble 2 years ago. Man, he just what you mean not win? He just won a ring.
That shit don't count. The bubble don't count,
man.
It don't count.
No, the bubble championship, no.
So then, but listen, if somebody else would have won in that championship, you would have been talking about how LeBron didn't win it.
Nah,
see how it go. LeBron can't make the LeBron haters happy because anything he does, y'all gonna say the opposite.
I said
if Bron sit out a game, they gonna say he's soft and he weak. If he stay in the game and ball out, they gonna say, oh, he padded his stats. He can't win.
He can't. That's why you know he the greatest because he can't win with y'all.
Thank you.
The nigga can win if he play the game. When I seen LeBron at a time where I was like, hot damn, this nigga's finally coming into himself, and it looked like he didn't found out that he fucking LeBron James.
I'm probably not.
It was going against
be able to. So I told him to change it.
The Warriors
Then
with DZ. I believe it was like the second game or something. The nigga started going to the rack, shouldering niggas, moving them. He was moving DZ, everybody, tossing that bitch up, bow, bucket every time. And then as soon as it came to that last minute, he stopped even trying to do that. The nigga took a half-court three-pointer instead of just trying to bang to the hole like he was doing the whole fourth quarter before that.
I'm going to give you an example. The finals, they lost to Golden State, the first one. The second leading scorer on that Cavaliers team was Matthew Dellavedova. Kyrie was hurt. Kevin Love was hurt. LeBron led the finals in every statistical category. Points, rebounds, assists, everything, averaging 36 that series. If Mike would have did that, y'all would have like, oh, Mike was still Mike. He just ain't had no help. But yet, y'all count that, LeBron, but he only won 4. Y'all don't even see his greatness. Y'all won't recognize his greatness because y'all just love to hate on him.
No, hold on, no. Back to the point that I had said in the beginning. I know LeBron is great. I watch LeBron greatness and everything.
One time for LeBron.
But the reason why,
glass up for LeBron James one time. Where your glass at? I know you got no horn. You know, like Charlamagne, like give me a horn.
We got Kobe on the wall here. Mamba blood.
Listen, man.
Leaving hanging on LeBron.
See,
so listen, that's a pure hater. He just said he was great. But I said, let's give a shot for LeBron. He just said he was great. He still won't. That's hate. If you said a shot for Kobe together, I'm gonna give you that. I want to show the world how much people hate on LeBron.
Okay.
They want to take a toast. Shot. Absolutely great.
LeBron is let's do a drink. Come on, let's toast for LeBron James.
God, dog.
Who was Dwayne Hurt?
I gotta beg somebody Beans, you saw that, Beans.
Mook said, Moan, they set you up. Attack on LeBron.
I ain't worried about it, Mook. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here to represent 2-3/6.
Damn, you so disrespectful. Now listen to me. Now, back to what I was saying. I respect LeBron greatness. He is great. But two things that LeBron James fans do when you talk about basketball, and then you show where parts where he's either is not great at or someone else is better than him, they go towards, well, yeah, but
he's a better person.
He's a better person than this person. He have done this for the community. He done like no.
Give me something.
We are talking about basketball. We're talking about in these 4 lines. Is he better than this person? So now that's one thing that LeBron James fans do. And then besides that, like I said, LeBron builds the narrative to where his narrative is going like just outshine everybody just because he didn't build this narrative towards this.
Built on narrative. Think about it. The MVP race always goes down to whose story is better.
So let me tell you this.
If the numbers is close, it's gonna go down to what story is better.
So this is the difference, Mo. Listen. But this is the difference.
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Listen. The players play, and then people like me and you and the announcers make the narrative. LeBron James make his own narrative, and then make you like, well, yeah, I guess that do make sense.
He ain't out here telling nobody no story.
You know, the people know that. What I'm saying.
Right.
The chosen one. Correct you. The chosen.
No, he called himself the GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
Nigga said once I made that one shot. And then I won this championship.
He was the GOAT. He beat us 73-19.
So
the greatest team in NBA history, according to stats, was that Golden State Warrior team, and he beat them down 3-1. As a hooper, if a team was coming to face you and your squad.
That make you great. They were GOAT.
And they were 2-0. And they had you down in the series best of 7, 3-1, and you come back and beat them. You wouldn't feel like you the best player ever?
And the referee
took
out the best defender.
Well, even if I felt that way, so I'm not gonna say it. Michael Jordan, now one time, still today, Michael Jordan never say that.
Michael don't say nothing about nothing. Shit, that's one of his biggest knocks.
He never stood up. Got a whole show for 3 hours.
He never
talking about himself, but not one time out of 20 hours.
We ain't gonna talk about that Last Dance because he brought the Last Dance out after LeBron won the bubble.
Because he wanted to remind this young generation.
This stuff was taped in '97. He sat on this stuff over 20 years and didn't let them bring it out. This stuff could have been brought out in we could saw Last Dance in '98
until he felt threatened.
He sat on it until he felt threatened of his title as the GOAT.
That's why he dropped it. That's why he dropped it because he felt threatened.
Generation right here, this big head boy right here. Listen, Michael Jordan had to show this here young generation that listen, I'm Michael motherfucking Jeffrey Jordan. Respect it. And then respect Kobe. You see him. Turn around, Mo. Turn around, goddammit.
I got love for Kobe. Okay. I got love for MJ.
All right, now
I'm a sports analyst. My whole thing is.
Don't say nothing else. Make sure until we cheer for Kobe, man. Yeah.
Shout for Kobe.
My nigga, man. Rest in peace. 24
and 8 all day. All day.
Second greatest of all time. You hear me?
R.I.P. Gigi. She was on her way to being go to the WNBA.
Wasn't she?
Trust me. She was on her way. Candace Parker was go train her. She was on her way. Shout out to Candace Parker too.
I just
the most dominant female in the WNBA. Candace Parker.
Yeah.
I've been left Los Angeles, went back home to the Chicago Sky. Win a championship the first year when she get there. That's some LeBron James stuff right there.
Here we go.
LeBron
ain't won no championship, no first or nothing. No first or nothing. It took this motherfucker 20 years to win one.
Come out. LeBron, after he left Cleveland.
Don't start that championship.
Second year everything.
Gold mine team.
Second year everything.
He
left Cleveland in the first game.
We ain't talking about 6 championships. We talking about
Miami and go to LA. He left Miami and go to Cleveland. Second year championship. He leave Cleveland and go to LA. Second year championship.
His first ring though was what, 10 years in?
10 years in. Mike was 7, wasn't it?
KD first ring was when?
No, we
I'm not talking about Hoover. We talking about
Hoover. Though. We not talking about KD.
KD ain't one of the great ones. He top 35.
Right.
Shout out to KD.
Right. But we not comparing him though to KD right now.
Yeah, we talking about Mike and LeBron.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Y'all keep on bringing up the Mike and 9 or whatever and all this other stuff.
Listen, we gonna keep on comparing.
LeBron didn't have no help.
I'm an analyst.
Hold on, listen. Listen.
He made the finals over teams that were considered better than them.
All right, listen. Right? Listen, when LeBron left that Cavs team had the number 1 pick in that draft, that Kyrie Irving. When Michael Jordan left the first time, that team still went to the Eastern Conference Finals without Jordan. So LeBron
in the All-Star
had no help, but then when Michael left that team still went to the Eastern Conference Finals without MJ.
That team before Michael won 57 games. When Michael retired, that team won 54. 3 less losses. Scotty was 30 MVP vote.
Did they win a championship?
Did they win a championship?
Again, Michael Jordan come back and then what happened? They won a championship.
They lost to Orlando.
And was that team?
We came back though in the half of a season.
Was that
and then what happened? That's what happened.
No, was that team not built around Michael and Mike putting in the work to them niggas to understand to push that hard to that level?
This is crazy.
No, really. You can put any one of them players on any other team.
Talking about some other sports.
And nigga, where was their life at? Where would their life have been? I mean, Scotty did go to the Houston Rockets with Hakeem Olajuwon and Charles Barkley. What did they do?
Can we understand that Michael Jordan played college ball at North Carolina, coached under the great, rest in peace, Dean Smith, one of the greatest coaches ever. went to the league, got coached under Doug Collins, who was pretty good. Then got coached under Phil Jackson, who's arguably the greatest coach ever. Still didn't win shit until he got Scottie Pippen, another top 75 Hall of Famer, and then he started winning. Didn't win nothing without Pippen. LeBron James, straight out of high school, wouldn't even know his high school coach name. Went to the NBA Finals his third season. Who was his coach then? You don't know. And I'm a LeBron fan because I don't even know. That's how great he is. The guy has been all since he came in the league, his own coach, his own facilitator. He manages and controls the game from the jump, bro. Y'all have never seen nothing like this ever, and y'all still want to argue his greatness.
All things that he put on his damn self.
Yo goat got cut from his high school basketball team. My GOAT, high school was his high school game was so phenomenal, they had to take it out of high school and put it in colleges and let NBA players come see him because he was that great.
240
That's what I'm saying. We're start from the roots. Yo guy had to be coached. Yo guy had to be coached.
240-pound black kid that was going against all the 6'1" white kids. Come on now, there's them two different.
Michael Jordan is how tall?
No,
Michael Jordan was 6'3" in high school.
Back in your day, that's like goddamn playing for Finney, Denby, or something like that. But nigga, no, this nigga left Finney because he wasn't good enough for Finney or Denby, and he went to Oakland East Catholic, Oakland East Catholic, and dominated some little white boys. Come on now, that's too easy. I was dominating white boys back in them days. Me and LeBron the same age. I was dominating white boys when I seen them.
Thing is this, man. Fucking young generation.
They wasn't even as athletic as they is right now.
You rubbing off on your daddy because your daddy really know the truth, but he love you. So
my dad was one that made me a LeBron fan. At first, I didn't really care who was the GOAT.
Man, listen,
it's terrible.
Well, you and your daddy fucked up in the head.
You got Paul Pierce in your top, whatever. I don't want to hear
that man right there. You dropping money.
I was about to say you dropping it.
If you drop it in here, that means that it steals.
Oh yeah, it's stolen by steal.
Let's see that motherfucker right, man. Thank you, sir.
But now, you ever thought about this though?
Go ahead.
You ever thought about this? LeBron James, 20 years in, even Kobe, and Kobe my guy, as you see. Michael Jordan, 15 years, 6 championships. Even I mean, you could really say 13.
9 losses.
13. Listen.
All right, so if you add all of those to him, then you got to add them all to LeBron. It's not 4 and 6. It's now 4 and 4.
What about getting to the game?
It's now 4 and 16. If you gonna add those,
4 and 15. If you gonna do that, because he ain't here.
All right. 4.
Okay. Right. And listen, I would love to go by them numbers because you go by them numbers, you got to also go by appearances to the big game. Your man only had them 6. He lost 9 times getting there.
But when he got there, he showed his ass and won it.
No, look.
So why he ain't showed his ass on them 9 years?
So to the point though that I was making was this. Listen,
it's the same point that your man's LeBron was saying that he left Cleveland for. To go try to win, to learn how to win.
Your man was in
to learn how to win.
Your man was in Chicago 13 years.
I don't even.
Why you win 6?
I never count the years that it led up to LeBron winning a title. I never count that. Just like I don't count it against Jordan, because at the same time, it's all learning how to win. Once you get there, it's learning how to win. It is, but once you learn how to win, you still don't win consistently, and you're supposedly the greatest thing to ever touch an NBA court.
You know what's crazy to me? No.
That was a great point, Joe. No. It was an awesome point.
It was a good point coming from a hater's point of view.
God damn.
And of course, you go to
because
it is hating because
once Michael Jordan figured out how to win, guess what he did?
Lose.
He didn't lose again. Now,
listen. So Michael Jordan hit the game-winning shot to win a championship in North Carolina, right? Mm-hmm. Right.
How many chips?
Tell me. He hit that winning shot to win the championship for North Carolina, right? Yeah. So Michael knew how to win.
Yeah, but it's a different.
And then no. Let me finish. So he was taught how to win under Dean Smith. Then he came to the league and was taught under Phil Jackson. Mm-hmm. So he knew how to win his whole 15 years. Why he only get 6? He already knew how to win. LeBron James, the one came out of high school, never had a college coach. Never had a real NBA coach until Eric Spoelstra in fucking Miami. Eric Spoelstra was a former cameraman for the Heat. LeBron James has been his own coach forever. So coming out of high school and being your own coach, that should take a little bit more time. You haters gotta realize that. Y'all forget that your motherfucking man had Dean Smith. Who?
Exactly.
Time out.
You said Mike knew how to win because he played for Dean Smith and coming out of college.
Brief intermission. Brief intermission.
Boom.
Brief intermission. Can mean Mateen Cleaves ain't shit.
But that's the point though they trying to say though. But he won a championship in high school. That's the point they trying to make.
High school, no, he won it in college.
Yeah.
But guess what?
It's a different.
He also had Morris Peterson. He also had Charlie Bell. They 2 future NBA players.
But that's not the point.
He ain't win that by himself.
But now you doing the narrative thing, the same thing LeBron James be doing. Stop doing that shit.
My God.
Stop doing it. Narratives.
You know what?
Nah. Let me go to the point.
It's amazing that people see what they want to see, bro.
Listen.
But
Latrice said in Flint.
Listen though.
Listen. Where's Mateen Cleaves?
Yeah, right.
Hey, listen. Mateen Cleaves. Time out. Let's go back to that, cause Mateen Cleaves might not even remember this, but I do. Okay, when I was in college at Fair State, I went to a pool party at Michigan State. Me and Mateen Cleaves almost got into a fight. Because he got caught for that. He was going through that rape stuff, so they fired him. Yeah. Me and Mateen Cleaves almost got into a fight at the pool party. So I ain't never been a Mateen Cleaves fan.
J-Mo said Cleaves is the champion.
Mateen Cleaves was my nigga. You heard me? Me and Jamie nigga. He was our guy.
Yeah. Big moon face motherfucker that can't shoot, can't do nothing but smile.
He could pass the shot.
Now I will give it to him. He had a Magic Johnson smile. When he smiled, it was like magic back at East Lansing. It was all over again. But Mateen Cleaves wasn't shit, so that's a bad example.
Wait, hold on, man. You two motherfuckers just cut me off of my point that I was trying to make.
Oh shit!
My point that I was trying to make though was this. Michael Jordan, 15 years. You can really say 13 years. He won 6 championships. Let's just say the full 15. Let's just say the full 15 then. All right?
6. Right. 9 losses.
9, right? Now, it's amazing that my guy up there, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James.
5 out of 20.
Listen, man, God damn it.
Come on.
You see?
5.
Wait, God damn it.
Come on.
Can I make my point?
5 out of 20. So LeBron win this year, he ties Kobe 5 out of 20.
Yeah. Listen to me.
So now what?
Listen to me.
So now what? So come on. So LeBron James win this year. And he just like Kobe 5 out of 20. But yeah, he the second all-time leading scorer with more assists and boards. Do you put him over Kobe yet?
Man, you mother.
See?
You so disrespectful.
You see what I'm saying?
Listen,
Do you see what I'm saying?
Listen.
Same record as Kobe with more stats on the outside, but he still a pick Kobe. That's a LeBron James hater.
Hey,
you a hater.
What are you talking about?
Terrence. Hey, Terrence.
This year, if the Lakers win, LeBron James has 5 rings.
The business cannot be on the steal
like Kobe. But yeah, he still put Kobe above Bron when Bron is more points, more assists, and more boards. In the same 20 years, he got 5 just like Kobe if he win this year. But yeah, he still say Kobe be better. That's hating.
That's not hating.
That's not hating.
Of course you'll say that.
He will be.
See? Give me your lighter, man.
Did it all on the same team.
Give me your lighter. I'm so tired of this. Oh, now it's same team. Now it's same team. But y'all, you know what? Y'all are the people they talk about where somebody keep on moving the goalposts. LeBron get here to be greatest. Y'all moving here. Wow. He get a little closer. Y'all moving here. Stop moving the goddamn goalpost and just realize the dude's the GOAT.
All around LeBron, it's just facts.
Yeah, no, it's just facts. Like I said, man, at the end of the day,
it's just fact that LeBron won this year and he got 5 just like Kobe in 20 years. He's still better than Kobe. I mean, Kobe's still better.
Still better than Brown, yeah.
Why?
Because that's Kobe.
See?
You gonna say Brown?
This is why I say
he tried Kobe, but had 4 teams to get it done. It's not the same.
Oh my God!
That makes sense.
You know what?
That doesn't make sense.
Moving the goalpost. And J-Mo, I tried to call you, and you was on that bullshit. So don't keep on commenting when you ain't answer your phone. How about that?
Y'all keep saying that LeBron had to leave.
Stop commenting if you ain't gonna answer your phone. Cause you know, man, you were talking hours about this.
The Bulls and Lakers brought Kobe and MJ help. The Bulls brought MJ, Scotty, and the Lakers brought Shaq to Kobe. The Cavs wasn't bringing LeBron. Nobody.
Shaq to Kobe. Shaq was on the Lakers before Kobe got drafted to the team.
Well, this is what I'm saying. They had help, right? That organization was putting stars around their star players. Who was the Cavs organization putting around LeBron when LeBron was first time? Who was putting around?
Thank you. Look at my phone.
They wasn't putting nobody around him. LeBron didn't have no help. He had to go.
He ain't had no help. He didn't have guys.
This is what no longer be on the show.
So who had already did they product in the NBA league already. They been produced in the league already.
I only got left, so shout out to
same type of players that they give anybody else who win things. It's guys who have been productive. He had guys who have been.
We will toast him for LeBron.
Y'all may not like guys like Sasha Pavlovich, but Kobe won a championship with Sasha Pavlovich starting next to him.
Listen,
but you can look at
they keep on saying that he didn't have help because he made it to the finals with these teams.
He did versus the Spurs.
He didn't finish. He didn't finish. It wasn't that the team didn't finish.
Hey, look. So he telling you forget that. Time out. So look,
a player of his magnitude normally scores.
Time out. So look. Now look, we were just talking about LeBron James coaching. So when he talked about the Spurs, forget that they got an all-time coach in Greg Popovich. Forget that they got 3 Hall of Famers in Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili. And LeBron had no All-Star and no Hall of Fame coach. All they want you to do is, if he's a GOAT, he's supposed to beat all of them. Michael Jordan wouldn't beat them.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't.
It is the fact that people are always gonna find reasons to say how LeBron James ain't the GOAT, man. But if you look at the overall and stop being a hater and just look at the overall, the dude's the greatest ever.
Look, at the top.
The dude's the greatest ever. We should go. And this last shot was for MJ, y'all, because we already toasted up LeBron. We toasted up Kobe. This is for Mike because he in that conversation. In the conversation.
You so disrespectful. Not just
this
because
is for Mike because he in the conversation. So
not just because he in the damn
Michael Jordan,
because he is the GOAT.
Air Jordan, he in the conversation.
So disrespectful, man.
He in the conversation.
He the GOAT.
He the GOAT.
He ain't my GOAT, but he the GOAT.
Oh, but why he ain't yours?
I told you. I'm a fan of the little.
Who your GOAT? Hey, look, y'all. Behind the scenes, we got Terrence Steele up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
One half of the Steele the show.
Benson's will no longer be on the show.
You know what I'm saying? Listen,
the Benson family is not welcome here on Steele the Show.
Listen, my cousin Al, which for y'all who don't know out there, we born on the same day. March 30th, Aries all day. I'm 79, he 81. And man, Al think a lot alike on a lot of topics. If I ever come back on here, if we talking about any other topic, y'all gonna realize me and Al be on the same page with everything. But when it comes to these sports and this hooping, Al keep a blind eye to stuff, and I'm always open. We gonna keep talking. Go ahead, Al. What?
Man,
I told
listen.
you, nigga, my motherfucking my goat nigga is Isaiah. The dribble.
Now see
nigga.
that might be part of your city love too.
Yeah, that's part of my city love. Because
But the fact that somebody
outside of my city love,
Question.
my goat would be
Hey,
Allen Iverson.
listen. I'm not gonna argue with that either because if Isaiah Thomas is 6'6" like Michael or Kobe, or 6'8" like LeBron,
Yeah,
Isaiah Thomas the greatest player ever.
I agree with you. Now, question.
Under
question.
Wilt, because for
City
some
love.
reason Wilt just go stay at one.
and see for me, Shaq #1 at the center position just because dog.
No, listen. Wilt #1 because the numbers is like you can't even put them up on a
Yeah.
radio game.
Yeah, you can't.
Like Wilt numbers
Alright.
are ridiculous.
Question.
But
Question.
if you go modern era, oh yeah, Shaq for me will go before Elijah. Even though Elijah schooled the shit out of him
Yeah,
in
he
them
was
finals.
a rookie though. He was a rookie. But now, question though. City love. Since
He
we
wasn't
talking
a
about
rookie when they got to the final. But go ahead. I see you, son. Look at my.
King Cunningham. Mo, how you feel about King Cunningham?
Kane.
Cade.
Don't say Kane yet. We're not gonna do him like they did
You called him
LeBron.
King
and just-
Cunningham?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Wow.
No, don't do the LeBron to him, man. Don't.
So you don't think he the king?
No, listen. I'm a fan of the game. I consider myself an analyst when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? I've been heavy on sports over 30 years of my life.
Okay.
So when I look at Cade Cunningham game, I don't see #1 pick. You know what I'm saying? I would have took Scotty Burns over him. I would have took.
Lil Bron said, "What's up to Jamon and what's up, Uncle Al?"
What up, dog?
Brian doing on Facebook.
I don't know.
Anyway, I would have took Scottie Penn. I would have went Mobley, Evan. You know what I'm saying? I even like Jalen Green. The fact that he went out of high school into the G League, played in the growing program, had conditioning over a year, kind of learned the NBA game, and that counts. It's a difference when if you looking at who I should pick, and you got one guy who was in college and he had to go to class and this and that, so he wasn't 100% committed on the game, and then you look at a guy who went right to a league in that G League, and just all he did was NBA stuff, play against NBA players, train against them. He's already getting paid, so it ain't about the money, so that you ain't got to worry about the money overwhelming him in his first year. It really, to me, was a no-brainer to pick Jalen Green
So
over Cade Cunningham.
So question.
Hold on. Before you ask that, with everything you just said, with Cade, not being able to be 100% committed because he also a student.
Oklahoma State, he was a cowboy.
Yeah, but Jalen, 100% committed. He got to do basketball all day, all time.
Right.
No.
Through that summer league. Did you see them play against each other summer league?
Yeah, I did. I watched that game. I watched pretty much all of Summer League.
Yeah, boy couldn't do shit when Cade was on him.
Yeah, Cade was like
When
that.
Cade was on him, boy couldn't do shit. He was turning that bitch
I'm
off.
not even gonna say that because listen. I'm not even gonna say that because we talking about 18 and 19-year-olds. So when you talk about them, you gotta look at the narrative behind it. These guys been teammates through AAU and all other teams before they even got to that level. And Jalen really wanted to be the #1 pick. It was before the draft. He was saying how he wanted to be and everything. So to see a guy get picked over you and you that cocky and you don't put in that, felt like you don't put in that work, you got that confidence, and then to play against the guy who they took over you, you gonna be overexcited to prove you was better than him. So I don't count that summer league against Jalen.
All right, so
and say,
then
okay,
go
shut him down.
forward go forward to
Last night. Hey, listen. Last night was a great win for the Pistons.
And Cade outplayed Jalen.
Jalen
scored 0 points in the fourth quarter. He scored 0 points in the fourth quarter.
Had that nigga
Jalen,
Did he even step up to him to check him to take that bitch off? Did he have that old school mentality where it was like, all right, nigga, I basically challenged you draft night, nigga. I should have been number one. So nigga, I'm checking you the whole night.
He did that. He
never
tried
stepped
to do that
up on him one time.
He tried to do that in summer league and was overexcited. Now when you playing in the league, he's playing under whatever his coach say. So even if he wanted to, I got K the whole or fourth quarter. His coach say no, we in the zone, or no, we got man. I want you over here. You might be in foul trouble. So you can't.
If you that guy and you believed in for real,
you can't go against the coach.
No, I can't say no. Terrence, he a rookie though, so he not
you
that
can't
guy.
go against the coach. You can't be like.
So it's a difference if Kobe say no.
Right now, the motherfucking guy
I'm
on
not
Houston
saying go against
Christian
the
Woods.
coach. I'm not
Like Christian
saying
out there
go
going
against
crazy. I don't believe the
coach at all.
Pistons. Let him go.
I'm not saying go
The
against
Pistons
the
let him go
coach
on the
at
inside.
all.
Mason Plumlee.
Stupid.
Come on, bro.
I'm not saying go
The
against
Pistons
the
told
coach
him we couldn't
at
pay
all.
him and then sign
What I'm
Plumlee. Plumlee
saying
ain't on the
is,
team right now.
If you even have
Wood's still
the
averaging 20.
or demeanor to do such a feat at that moment already, then there is no question that you are already on that guy if he's playing your position. And if you feel that way, nigga, so if you carry that, because the other
playing the one and one playing the two.
Because on the
No. They both at the two. Killian started at the one. Then K the two.
Checked Jalen the whole night.
And they
Kevin Porter.
They both had 20 and better.
Kevin Porter checked Cade the whole night. Even when there was switch scenarios where it was nigga they was doing picks to get Jalen on Cade.
They ain't gonna act like
Jalen kept jumping off of it.
Okay, so now question.
Kevin Porter nice.
Question. So
They took that L.
who gonna get rookie of the year? King K?
No. Rookie of the year is gonna be between Scotty Barnes and Evan Mobley.
Barring like injuries and stuff. Let's call it that.
I don't even
Barring
think
Andrews,
Yeah.
Barring Andrews,
that. I
but
don't even think that.
no, but listen.
It's going-
But if y'all think K is gonna be up for Rookie of the Year, y'all crazy.
You crazy if you think he not.
K about to get more shots too, because Kelly Olynyk just went down for like 6 weeks. They said.
Like, you
So he
can't
gonna
even.
look
Kelly Olynyk is big. All they gonna do is
No, but Kelly-
guards are finna play more.
But
That's all.
K gonna get some more shots.
So
He will get his shots.
Cade's career, how would you plan it out? That you see in the future.
I think he's gonna be a solid player.
He gonna get All-Star games. He gonna win champion.
Lil Mo
I ain't gonna
said
say
he
like-
on YouTube.
You see
Said
it on
I'm on
YouTube.
YouTube, Dad.
Who?
Lil Mo. I mean,
Oh, you talking about Bron?
Oh, he heard me.
yeah.
You doing crazy. Cade Cunningham, I see his career. His career gonna be decent. He gonna last as long as he want to last. Because he a solid player. He can do a lot. And he bring a lot to the table. You asking me to judge him on like the first. I don't think he played 10 games yet.
Yeah, he haven't.
So it's hard for me to place where his career gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
But if you asking me right now what I see, I don't see him being a superstar. He not gonna be the LeBron, the KD, and the Giannis and them. No. Now, if you asking me, he gonna be on a second tier. Is he gonna be Donovan Mitchell or all them?
Bradley Beal.
Maybe. Now, if you go to the third tier, he gonna be a Michael Conley. Shit, I'm trying to think of the third tier. I ain't bring my tiers here, but I can see him being a third tier player.
Yeah. So
Not a superstar, not a star, but he could be an all-star player.
where would you put Luka? Luka the second tier or the first tier?
Luka Doncic right now
Yeah.
for Dallas,
Yeah.
the world. He was just favored to win MVP last season.
So he first tier.
This year he listen. I don't put Luka there because he plays no D. Luka is a really he out of shape to me.
He is right
You
now.
know what I'm saying? He a guard who kind of know what he do. So He don't really care. He don't care about working out because he know what he brings to the table. He can pass. He can shoot deep. So Luka's gonna be Luka, and his game and his talent is enough for him to be a star. And people keep on pushing like about every time it's a preseason shit. They pick him to be MVP. Like they want him to take the next level and be a superstar. I don't think he gonna never go take that next level. Luka's just gonna be a star. He's gonna be a player who, and unless you put another star or some stars around him, or maybe a superstar.
Do he win a championship? Do you think?
Depends on who you get around him. But with that team he got around him, no, he'll never win.
What's his other star over there? What's his name?
Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah.
The unicorn.
How you feel about
that? That nigga ain't a unicorn no more.
Dog. To me, man, he like
his game done
been the same since he
been
got in the league.
exposed. Everybody know what he about. They know what he bring. They know he's soft. They play him physically.
He
Get him out of his game.
First.
No,
when he first his rookie year, that
he was killed.
Getting that injury.
Yeah,
I think that injury got in
the
head. Once that injury get in your head to make you feel like I'll never be what I was, and then people still punking you.
I got an
That's
answer.
why Kristaps where he at.
All right, so I got a question for you.
Go ahead, I'm listening, girl. You already know.
Who come out the East
this year?
Yeah.
Hey,
Heat.
This one of the greatest years the NBA has had.
Now I felt like that last year.
No. This is a year because
last year was.
it's so much stuff going on that there's no clear cut favorites on each side.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can look at Brooklyn, you got the Kyrie stuff. You look at Philly, they got the Ben Simmons stuff. You look at the reigning champions.
Mm-hmm.
They dealing with COVID with Chris Middleton and you know what I'm saying, Giannis and them trying to figure it out. They without PJ Tucker, which was a big loss to me. Losing PJ Tucker to Miami. You just see that tip dunk he did the other day? I don't know if he watched that game.
Nasty.
PJ got up. I didn't know PJ had him late like that. I know he got a hell of a shoe collection.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he can get up like that.
Yeah.
So when you look at something like
he
that,
over there in Miami now?
Yeah, that's why I said Miami. I think Miami gonna come out the
Dog,
East.
so they done picked
Kyle
up
Lowry
Tucker
and
and Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
Like, man, I was big for them.
Hey.
And Jimmy out right now, but when Jimmy come back, Jimmy averaging like 25, 6 and 5.
And then Tyler Hero going crazy off the bench. He's scoring.
Yeah,
Right.
he 20 off the bench. He trying to go for 6th man of the year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, he had choked
Miami
a couple nights
dangerous.
ago.
Yeah, with them
The
two missed
Bucks,
threes against the Lakers. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know they go get healthy. Chris
was
Middleton
hoping he was
go
gonna
come
be
out of the
good.
COVID virus. You got the Bucks. You got Brooklyn. You don't know if Kyrie go come back. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta is getting stronger. They getting older. They starting to feel themselves. You know what I'm saying? Philly still Philly, depending on what they have with Ben Simmons. So the East is so wide open. Then you go to the West. Oh my God, Golden State and what they doing right now. And once they get back Clay and James and get back Jonathan, like you don't know what that squad look like.
But
And
I
then
don't-
You got Phoenix who the reigning coming out the West. You got the Lakers who done built this team around LeBron James and everybody he wanted. You know what I'm saying? You got Memphis, Ja. I think Ja's still leading the league in points right now.
Probably,
So like you know what I'm saying, and Utah still the Jazz. Man, it's so much right now. This is the most balanced year I done seen in the NBA in years. Like I'm scared of what
I
it's gonna
think
be.
what Utah is missing is a second scorer, like a small forward, power forward scorer. Like that's what they've been missing this whole time because all they got is Mitchell.
And
But
shooters.
they got Conley, they got Joe,
But
they got
Man, Joe Ingles ain't man. Like you scared of Joe Ingles, but you ain't scared.
but he
of
can
Joe.
shoot.
That's
Leave
what I'm
him
saying.
open, they
Like
drop it.
you scared of him, but you ain't. Scared.
you saying that they need like another like shot creator that created shots.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Like Joe Ingles, you scared of leaving that nigga open.
But you're not scared of him like take you off the dribble.
Yeah,
Like that.
you ain't worried about him on that level. Like they need
I get
somebody else.
No, yeah, I get that. You're right. I get that. Then we can do that. You over there typing, man?
I'm about to make the messages come here so we can see the messages from everybody.
Oh, that's how you feel. Al over here tweaking stuff, y'all. Give him a minute.
No, because you keep on going. Y'all keep on talking about that bullshit LeBron shit.
Dude.
Listen, I didn't listen. Let's start about this, people. Okay, this show went last minute live. So any of y'all watching this on any channel, YouTube, Facebook, any other site that y'all are watching this on, know that me and my son over here, I was just coming to holler at my cousin. I did not know we was finna go on. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I know. And I love y'all comments and remarks, and I argue and debate with anybody because me personally, I belong on TV. Don't nobody know this sports like me, and that's facts. And anybody who will say different, we can get on this podcast and battle, and we'll let y'all vote who won, and we'll put money up. That's how confident I am of what I know.
Oh yeah?
In any sport.
What about LeBron though?
I'm not even talking. Listen, we're not going back to LeBron no more. Okay? LeBron is my GOAT. LeBron, my son, GOAT. But we both still rock Jordans. Jordan's a great player. He's always going to be top 3. You know what I'm saying? He'll never drop lower than top 5. I don't care who come in the league.
All right, so
I won't disrespect him like that. Kobe is always going to be up there. You know what I'm saying? Depends on who come and go. He can move. But Michael, because of his stature, will never move. LeBron, because of his stature, will never move.
So disrespectful, dog.
Wilt Chamberlain, because of who he is, will never move.
LeBron
Dog, so
literally
Kobe
moved down every year.
And that's just the real.
So
What I'm saying is, we
up?
don't know who will come. It's like, okay, perfect example. Our own Michigan born, bred, right now hooping at Memphis, Imani Bates is at Memphis. Everybody know he's gonna be one and done. Let's say Imani Bates get to the league in his first 10 years, he win 4 rings. In his last 5, he win 3. He has 7. Are y'all still here talking about this Kobe stuff? And you got this homeborn kid who don't want 7 rings in his career? No. But when you talk about Mike, when you talk about Mike though, y'all.
But you saying though that he can't be above LeBron, but he can be above Kobe?
Yes.
Let me finish.
Robert Ory.
Tell him listen, that's a good point. I finna bring that up because even if he wins 7, because of certain things Michael Jordan did, y'all gonna always put him there. Just like LeBron fans, because of certain things he done did, we gonna always put him there. So only certain players can get into that huddle, but some players would not leave that huddle. Kobe can leave that huddle.
I feel like the only reason,
because we can always debate them. Like we can put Kobe into the conversation for argument, and people can go back and forth. But we talking about that huddle of greatness.
But look though, listen.
The only people who feel like that is Mike and LeBron is LeBron fans,
and
because it's actually
listen.
Mike and Kobe.
But wait, listen.
You even ask the real motherfuckers, they say Mike and Kobe.
Don't do that, Mom.
Listen, because a lot of motherfuckers will tell you.
Listen,
that goddamn Kobe might even be over Mike just because he actually had more talent.
Was Kobe the best player on all his championship teams though?
Just drove himself and his team to do things.
So why he didn't drive himself to do those things before Scottie Pippen got there?
Dude,
I'm just asking.
You have to reach a certain level and know how to do shit.
Okay, so why don't we get LeBron? Listen, tell me. So we gonna give Mike. So time out. So if we gonna give Mike the space to grow after having Dean Smith in college, and then Doug Collins, and then Phil, he still need the room to grow. Hell, shouldn't LeBron get more room since he had nobody and he never went to college? Shouldn't he get a little bit more room according to y'all scale?
No, he came in with hot damn. Who the hell was that? No. The coach that he had, his first coach in the NBA,
Paul Silas, black guy,
great. He was great.
How many championships did Paul Silas have?
He wanted
How many championships did Paul Silas have?
He wanted to do with LeBron.
How many championships did Paul Silas have
when he first came into the league?
Paul Silas got as a head coach?
I don't know.
No, but I got a question. I got a question.
He wanted to do with LeBron the same thing that should have been done with him the day he came into the hot damn league, and that was play LeBron at the point guard. He shouldn't have been a small forward to begin with, because he ain't a small forward. They kept comparing him to Magic because he is Magic. He ain't
Magic and Jordan.
He Magic. No,
he both in one.
He Magic.
And Magic and Jordan had a baby. It's
without
LeBron.
the clutch gene that Magic had.
If Magic and Jordan have a baby, it's LeBron. It's somebody who can score whenever they want and facilitate and get everybody else in the game.
He more of a baby that came out of Magic and Scottie Pippen, and he got Scotty's heart.
You know what? You know what? I brought it back, y'all.
That make a lot of sense. That make a lot of sense right there.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it do, Mo.
No, it don't.
Mo, the man didn't even want to take last second shots, dog, until he had to. The nigga would panic, Mo. In the fourth quarter, the man would panic, Mo. After 5 minutes left.
That's false. Y'all have to pull up the numbers. It is numbers behind this. LeBron has a higher fourth quarter tie or go ahead than Michael and Kobe. LeBron has a higher field goal percentage. We're taking over
he never took him.
Because he been there longer, and you talking about
then both of them is proven. LeBron has more game winning or tying shots than Mike and Kobe.
And you're talking about regular season. What about when the game counts?
LeBron James.
What about when the game counts? And you're actually going against a good team that you really need to beat.
Y'all just keep bringing up scoring. Scoring isn't the only way that you can impact your team winning.
It's not just
like how LeBron had the greatest block of all time in the finals. People always want to bring up scoring as the only way that you can affect your team in the clutch. That's not.
The greatest block of all time.
The greatest finals block of all time was that block on Iguodala. Both teams hadn't scored in like the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Before you say any of the block, think of what's on the line. Is the block you thinking about is better than that? Is it in Game 7 of the NBA Finals?
Coming down from 3-1 against a 7-9 team. Both teams had to score in the last 2 minutes of that game.
This situation is it regular season, preseason? What is it? Cause I guarantee it wasn't Game 7 of the NBA Finals. That's why you just shaking your head because you know I'm right. Sometimes it's alright to say because you're right.
No,
it's alright.
It's not right, Mo.
It is alright.
I could have swore I damn like.
Go ahead, give me a better block.
Our own fucking
Tayshaun Prince against Reggie in the Eastern Conference Finals is better than the Game 7 block with the game on the line.
That kept us going.
Oh my God! Listen, I'm a D-train to the heart, but that's not better than a Game 7 block like that.
It was, Mo.
That's what led us to win our first championship since Isaiah Thomas.
That's what led Cleveland to win their first championship
in 50 years.
Right, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
A 50-year drought with nothing.
So you can't talk about the Pistons. LeBron block in Game 7 gave Cleveland their first championship in 50 years. Hey, Sean, my God, that's a great block.
That the same year.
We talking about 14 years later.
The same year that he was getting D'd up by Draymond, and then he stepped over Draymond, and they ejected that nigga, and then suspended him for the next game, and then they moved. That's that comeback year, right?
You know what? I told you they moved the goalpost.
No.
Every time.
No, like they descended from this nigga from Golden State.
James, man.
For LeBron stepping over him.
Listen, let's just close it. Is LeBron in y'all top 5?
Is LeBron in my top?
Listen, talk about.
You can't listen to top 5. He said Paul Pierce.
Listen. People out here. Our top 5 consists of Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
Now, before y'all say anything, anybody out there who agrees with Al Steele, the co-owner and host, executive producer of Steele the Show, he has Paul Pierce in his top 5.
All right, not for real.
All right, he got it for real. All right, go ahead. Cause he told me Paul Pierce.
No.
Jayhawk, Kansas, Paul Pierce.
Hold on, man.
Overweight strippers in his.
Hold on, you mother.
Get fired for ESPN, Paul Pierce.
Don't you
on your show.
Don't you piss on my boy Paul Pierce, man?
But then
he
did he not get fired from ESPN?
Yeah, but he did the shit on purpose though.
He did that on purpose.
Honestly, he did the shit on purpose.
Paul Pierce wanted to get fired.
ESPN wanted him to just talk about LeBron James.
So why did he do that to get fired? Because
he didn't want to just sit there and just brag on LeBron damn nigga, he's a millionaire.
Right. So think about it. So he could just quit because you're a millionaire. See, when you want to get fired, that means you want to collect unemployment. That's what I'm saying. Paul Pierce want unemployment. Like he could have just quit.
Maybe he could have just left ESPN. Went to FS1 or something.
Multi-millionaire. So why he do something to get fired? He could just quit. He Paul Pierce. He the truth.
Man, listen, man.
Unemployment ain't that much.
All I'm saying, man, is that
exactly. So Paul Pierce didn't do that to get fired. Is my point.
No, he did it to get fired.
Why? He could have just quit. He a multi-millionaire.
He didn't care.
Oh my God.
He wasn't about to sit up there and brag about a motherfucker that didn't need to be bragged
Paul
about.
Pierce is not in nobody's top 30.
You so disrespectful. He a man, motherfucker.
Wait, so like all time you got Paul Pierce over Kevin Durant?
No, what I got is this. No.
Oh, here it go. Drum roll, please.
Michael.
Okay.
J. Jeffrey. Jordan.
What? Not one?
Number one.
Oh, what?
Michael Jordan. Number one.
Because you know, Wilt holds that one, then you go 1A. You know, you can go down.
What? Now, let me say this. All right, so let me start all over. Okay. This is my top 5 of the players that I had an eye on.
That's real.
That I can actually see play. So I'm not going off of the top 5 that
Dr. J and them in your list.
I never seen them.
Oscar Robinson,
for
Pistol Pete,
for the eye test.
I get
right?
you. I get you.
Because honestly, for me, the eye test is one of the main reasons why I don't have LeBron as number one. Not because of the numbers, because he is going to go down as the best player in the world ever in the NBA because of numbers. But because I have watched him play for the eye test, and I have seen him in certain situations to where it was like, LeBron, what the fuck is you doing? And it wasn't just like, okay, this is his first year in the championship, all right. But then it was year after year after year was like, dog, will you fucking take the game over and do what you were supposed to do? But you want to do certain things to like pass the ball in the damn corner when Steph Curry is checking you and you right under the rim, but you pass it out to a 3-point shot when you only down by 1 point, and you can just lay it up right here with Steph Curry on you're 6'8", 240 pounds, and Steph Curry is barely 6'1".
So why Michael pass it to Steve Kerr? Why he passed to John Stockton?
He had drove the defense in. Listen, he had drove the defense in. They collapsed him at the free throw line, and then he passed it out to Steve Kerr. LeBron James had Stephen Curry. Wait, Mom. He was posted. He was posted with Stephen Curry under the rim. Michael Jordan not about to pass the ball out to Steve Kerr, and they only down by 1, and he got Muggsy Bogues on him under the rim. He's not going to pass the ball out. And so wait, hold on. So now this is the point why that a person that respect LeBron James for what he is and knows that he's a great player, the LeBron James fans damn near make you hate him, because I just gave you a great point, and then you just brung up Michael Jordan passing the ball at the free throw line, passing out to Steve Kerr for a game winner. So what I'm saying is this though. But it's two different situations though.
Right. They're both different situations, but both them players made the best basketball decision.
Mom, that is not the best basketball decision when you are 6'8" and you got a guy that's barely 6'1" in the rim right here. Come on now.
Made it to the NBA.
Yo, and this is why
level wide open, and you won't trust him to make the shot.
Just like in the bubble where LeBron passed to Danny Green, and everybody was like, "Oh, why we pass it to Danny Green?" But
wide open.
that's what I'm saying. These players are paid millions of dollars to hit these shots. So when LeBron get them the chance to hit these shots and they don't make it already,
millions
you
of
get
dollars
mad at him
because they
for making
entertainment, and that
basketball
is the going price for them
and
doing
that is
what
crazy
they
to
do.
me.
That does not
So
mean
you see
that
how y'all
you are
change
built to do.
Danny Green is not built to hit them shots. Danny Green hit a lot of shots.
He's not, but
Okay,
everybody
we down by one against a team, right?
Not.
Yeah, I know.
We
Everybody
down by one against a
Exactly.
team.
So why would
I
you
got a
keep
guy on
making
me
the
in the corner.
decision to give it
A
up
little
to
bit
guys
shorter than me.
that
But you
everybody
put a
knows?
move on
This
your
nigga
man.
ain't built to take
Right.
this shot at this moment.
Wait, hold on.
Like, he's not built to take this shot at this moment. So
Right.
why would I give it to this person instead of taking it myself? It don't matter if it's 3, 4, 5 niggas, the whole team around me. Nigga, if I got the ball and my chances of making this shot over everybody is better at this moment than you taking that shot where you at wide open, then I'm taking the shot.
If I'm
not you.
I get what you saying.
Yeah, when we hooping up at Ball Duck Park, shout out to Ball Duck Park.
You know, in certain time situations, Mom.
Time out.
You knew when it was crunch time situation.
Hey, listen, and we hooping up at Ball Duck
Clear
Park.
out, get a ball,
and
Steve.
we going to 10, right? Boom. And they kick it to me in the corner. Now I'm in the corner, and I got a dude on me that's shorter than me. But you done, finesse your man. You done popped out. Somehow he done got lost in his defensive scheme, but he lost. You done popped up wide open, and you like, cuz, mom, hoo. And I look at you like shit. And I turn around and shoot a favor on my man and miss. You mad as fuck.
No.
You know why you mad?
No. I'm mad because you faded away when you had a guy on you that was smaller.
But you wide open. You like, oh my God.
No.
Tell the
This
truth.
is Mo.
You.
Listen to me. This is crunch. One. Now. No.
But you don't say you want that boy.
Now. But
Tell
you're
the
talking
truth.
about two different kinds of players, right? So what I mean by that is this. I'm a scorer, right? That's what I do. I want the ball to fucking score. Now, do I want somebody like Steve Monroe to pass me the ball when he got the guy under the damn rim and then he throw me the ball to the 3-point line? Nigga, Steve, will you lay the ball up on this little motherfucker? That's game time.
Shout out to Steve Monroe.
Yeah.
Legend.
That's what I'm saying, Mom. No, it's totally different, dog. That's totally different. If LeBron James got somebody pinned under the damn rim, lay the ball up, dog. We only down 1 and there's seconds left on the clock. Why throw the ball out wide open or not? You're taking a 50-50 chance on this guy when you're right up under the rim. It's a fucking 80-20% chance that you may make a layup.
The fact that
Or
we gotta
get fouled
sit
and
here
just go
Or get fouled.
but
But you don't want to go and get exactly. So you pass the ball out. So back to the point though that I was saying, Mo. My point is this: the reason why that I feel the way.
J-Mo, you better stop playing.
I was about to say
J-Mo, shout out to R.I.P.
Yeah, star player.
Shout out R.I.P. Darrell Murray. You know what I'm saying? Who squad did beat 97 City Champs. J-Mo already know. He already know. J-Mo was a little brother. Listen. J-Mo was a little brother. And I ain't even go, we on air, so J-Mo, I ain't even gonna go how we met. But J-Mo always been grimy, scrappy guard, you know what I'm saying? He ready to scrap whatever. It can be a dude 6'10", he ready for you. So shout out to my boy Jamie Hurley. You know what I'm saying? You talking cash, but you know what it is, bro. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
But Jamie, what I'm saying,
Jamie know what it is.
But what I'm saying though is this: the reason why that
he was out the retail with the book bag.
Hey, but look though. But the reason why though that guys like me, man, don't give LeBron James that greatest of all time, which one physically he is, numbers he will go down as that. But the eye test for LeBron James, to me, he have folded on too many situations, on too many plays, in too many games where it was like, dog, take the damn game over.
What about times when he did stuff that Kobe and Mike wouldn't have did? Let's talk about that.
Like what? Tell me.
What's that?
Yeah.
Against our own Detroit Pistons.
That was
fucking. This is the Pistons that just came off losing to the San Antonio Spurs, which we should have went back to back when we lost in Game 7. That defensive team, he scored 25 straight on them in the fourth quarter.
No, 28. It was 28 straight.
You would think Michael Kobe could do that against that Piston team?
Mike, yeah.
I'm not gonna get like, Kobe. Y'all sitting there saying he can't do that, bro. He just always gonna make the best basketball decision, whether who like it or not, because that's how he built. Just like he built for this greatness, bro. He's built to only do what's right.
Just like his son.
Yeah, as a fan, we want him to do this, and we want him to do. LeBron go always do what's right. And for those hoopers who got that dog in them, yeah, you won't. Okay, it's fourth quarter, and I don't care about nobody else. I'm about to take over. No, in his mind, he's always gonna make. He like a computer, bro. All right, he just gonna make the best choice.
Right. All right, now.
You ever play solitary or blackjack on the computer? You always just gonna make the best choice.
All right,
that's LeBron James.
All right, now check this out now. Against the Warriors. So against the Warriors, right?
Karl Malone.
Now look.
Animal.
Now look. So against the Warriors, first game, Kyrie Irving gets hurt.
Yeah.
LeBron go fucking nuts. I said, this is the LeBron that we've been waiting on, right?
It was the best decision.
Dog, right. That's true. Dog, he was forceful. He forced his way to the hole every single play. From the second quarter to the third quarter to the fourth quarter. Could nobody in the world stop him. Almost damn near how like Larry Bird said God himself couldn't have stopped Michael Jordan today. He was like that great, right? That's how LeBron was, right? Last play of the game. Since LeBron always make the best choice, right? But because he did not want to go to the free throw line, guess what he do? It was a pick and roll where it ended up once again Steph Curry on him. And guess what he did? Step back three. They only needed 1 point. 1 point. Once again. And this nigga step back three, fade away.
We're gonna
3 point. No. But what I'm saying is that this is the eye test that guys like me or people like me cannot put LeBron James as number one because the eye test don't allow you to. Because if you would have put Kobe or Michael Jordan in that situation, they wouldn't even get the ball at the 3-point line. Post up, give me the ball, move.
Yeah. Because they are.
But you just said though that
he's going
to make the best decision
for you to
be in the post. And
we're talking about two guys whose mentality is score first.
See what I'm saying?
They
score first.
They win more in less time.
No. Listen.
So right now you're changing the goalpost right now. Then
no, I ain't.
Or you're building a different narrative. Well, the reason why
you're talking about two guys who all they think is to do is score.
But he just did the whole game of just scoring. Going to the hole and saying, listen, you too little, I don't care if you too small, I'm going to the hole and I'm getting a layup. If you too big, I'm going to the hole, getting a layup. Crunch time come, you need one bucket. One point. He do a fadeaway three with Steph Curry on.
Like his shot.
No, it's not. Come on now, Mo. It's not about Mo. If I take a three,
think about it.
If I take a 3-pointer shot, Mo, in this crunch time, and we're down by
goes in, y'all talking about He got the killer
Oh
mentality.
my God!
Hey, look, before you said what you said, I was gonna say this.
I ain't got the lighter.
Look, he got a player right here.
Jamie said he don't want to be blamed for the loss.
Everything right. This guy does everything right.
Where the lighter at?
And he not motherfucking looked at as the same motherfucker that everybody else is, except in certain circles, and still get the dub when the time is needed. Big fundamental. He's not flashy. He ain't shit. He just do the right thing at the right time. That nigga don't shoot a 3-pointer the entire fucking year unless they down by 2 and he wide open and it's a big game. And now that nigga, he can throw up that bitch. Wow, that nigga be 1 for 1 on the whole season. Yeah, 100% 3-point shooter. But he just make the right play at the right time. But still got the job done when the time was needed. In the fourth quarter.
We talking about a big fundamental who makes right decisions, and yet he has a Hall of Fame coach who, even when he's lost, go tell him right or wrong.
Narrative.
And 2 Hall of Fame players.
So he go change the narrative again.
That's a hell of a hand.
So here we
when
go.
You're a player to make all the
again.
right decisions.
And this is why
it's not
I still
the
say,
narrative.
dog,
it is what it is.
And
I'm
this
not
is
making
why,
up nothing.
And this
It's
is
a
why,
fact.
though, that's true. Yeah, but the same thing though goes towards all of the other players. As soon as I say something about Kobe, yeah, but LeBron did it like this or like this, and the reason why that happened was because Kobe had this or dog. When it comes down to it, play the eye test. When it comes down to it, it's you and this player, and it's 1-on-1. LeBron James have showed me plenty of times that he will choke when it comes down to last minute decisions. That's why most of his second shots, they are fadeaway threes because he do not want to go to the free throw line. So yes, he probably do have more because they are fadeaway threes when you was only up or
ain't nobody
only
moving
needed
up
just
goal.
one point. But he don't want to go to the free throw line because it's too much pressure for him. So he fadeaway
pressure.
Threes. Dog, man. LeBron
pressure,
don't like the free throw pressure. He don't.
To motherfuckers, dog. Just like James Harden, man. James Harden is a cold-blooded ass regular season player. When it comes to them big games, dogs are no show every time.
But I can't say though that this last playoffs though he has showed up. He has showed up, but he got hurt.
Yeah. I give him that excuse for the last one, maybe. A little.
This was a great conversation on Kobe, Mike.
I'm hungry as hell.
LeBron.
I'll go get some breakfast. You hear me?
Nigga, we way past breakfast.
I was about to say it's like 2 o'clock.
Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And
appreciate y'all for watching the Steel Show. I appreciate my cousin having me on here.
Don't worry about it.
All my Facebook friends, you know how I do. If nobody else tell you that they love you, God do, and I do.
And Benson is no longer welcome on this show. I love my cousin. I love him to death. And I love my little nephew too. But at the same time, we do not disrespect certain people on this damn show. You know what I'm saying? And one of those people that we do not disrespect on this show.
J-Mo said, who the best Detroit Hooper? No, that's a crazy question. That would be another hour, 2 hours.
It would.
Because
J-Mo, we gonna need you on that show right there.
You know our
That
city
nigga's name is T. Steele.
done produced so many greats, man. So many greats, man. I'm talking about we can go back for forever with that one.
We gonna do that show.
People who made it in the league, the people who didn't make it, but we know still cold. So
yeah,
we'll leave that one alone. But I appreciate coming on the show.
We gonna definitely do that show. And yeah, y'all, thank y'all for coming out. Enjoyed y'all.
Baby.
Love the comments and everything. Everybody that watched the whole show, appreciate y'all, man.
James said I'm shy.
Make sure y'all subscribe, follow, and share, man. Appreciate it. Still the show, baby. We out.
Stay away from drugs.